What's going on, guys? It's John Shea from the No Shame Income blog. Wanted to take a few minutes today to walk you through Udemy. Here, I'm going to pretty much just walk you through the platform if you're not familiar with it, kind of give you guys an idea of what it's all about. And this is definitely one of my top go-to platforms for creating your own online course. Like I mentioned in the post, if you're potentially watching this on YouTube, you can look below the video. There's a link to a huge article I wrote where I'm actually going to be comparing all these different course platforms. So I'm starting out with Udemy. This is kind of my go-to course platform right now, and there's a few reasons for that. I'm going to talk about that today. So Udemy pretty much sells anything and everything. I mean, you can find, your personal development, office productivity, IT and software, business. There's literally any topic you can imagine. You could learn health and fitness topics, photography, music. They've got everything on Udemy. It's an absolutely huge platform. I have not only taught several courses, but I also have purchased several courses on this platform. I've gotten free coupons for a lot of them. And I pretty much just thought I'd kind of go through. So this is kind of my homepage that's custom to me, based on other things that I've viewed and looked at. But if I go to my courses, let me give you an idea there. You basically get this dashboard. You can go in and you can go to this learning tab. I'm using Firefox, which probably isn't the best choice for Udemy. I'd probably recommend Chrome. I just like Firefox for a few different reasons. But anyway, here are some of the courses I'm learning. You can easily see how far you've progressed. If you've left a review, it'll show you your rating. It's very easy to kind of go through. You can see a lot of the images too are really clean and crisp. The Udemy team will actually create images for you. They didn't do this a couple years ago, but now you can submit your course and you can submit your own image, but they'll actually optionally create an image for you. They've got some pretty strict course image guidelines, so it's definitely important that if you're going to submit an image, you want to make sure you're following their guidelines. Now, if I go in, I'm just going to kind of do this as a student. I can go into this one, how I make $1,000 a week by promoting my Udemy courses. One of the things with this platform too, I feel like a lot of people, they create these sort of misleading titles. I don't know if this guy's really making $1,000 a week promoting his courses, but that's some of the stuff you see on here. You definitely see some of these internet marketers coming over here just making these kind of bullshit sort of claims with their Udemy courses. I've definitely seen some interesting ones. But in terms of the layout, how things go, people can create sections. It's very easily laid out. You can see other discussions from other members. You can see how many students are in the course, which was one thing I really, really like about Udemy. It creates this perception. If you give away, 1,000 free coupons, you're basically gonna, give this perception that your course is really popular. If you can combine that with some reviews, then you're really going to start smoking in terms of making sales and getting new students into your course. The instructor can also make announcements. Hi Udemy, blah blah blah. I've made some updates. So it's pretty nice. You can easily update everyone. Let's see a few of the things that kind of suck about this platform that I don't like. When you make these announcements, it's kind of like you're emailing everyone. You don't actually have any of these students' emails. This guy, I don't know if it's Alain Oceano, however you pronounce that. He can't email these people. So here you can see these are some students that are taking this course. It took a minute to load there. I can't really do much since I don't own this one, but I'm going to go into my courses and show you guys how that works. If I go to teaching, this is kind of what it looks like for an instructor. Give this a second here, just a little slow. So you can see how much I've earned from each of my courses. It shows the total earned, what the current cost is. You can pretty much adjust that at will. So I could start it out at $20 and then I could launch it, raise it up to 47 or 100, whatever I want to do. And you can see how much you've earned from each course. So on this Amazon course I've earned almost $2,000. And once I go into one, I'm going to dive into one of them here. You basically get a very similar interface as what you see as a student. And you can check out reviews the course has gotten. So I can click on reviews, and these are reviews students have left, useful information, very impressed. So that's really good. Of course, I've got a lot of similar tabs. I can check out analytics, look at feedback, which is something really big on Udemy. They've actually got this really in-depth feedback area. You can go in and see like student feedback because they ask the students like what they think of, the course overall, like how's the audio, how's the video, things like that. It's easy to lay out your curriculum. I mean, basically everything's drag and drop. You kind of, drag these things around. There's sections, and then within each section, you've got lectures. Udemy has you set up goals as well. Go over there real quick. You say at the end of my course, students will be able to. And then you essentially lay out what they're going to be able to do, who should be taking the course, who shouldn't be taking the course, and then what students should know, and a level of, what people, should be diving in. Maybe it's a really advanced course. You want to make it like expert level. In terms of like course information, they let you kind of go through and set up some basic stuff like categories, subcategories, the title of your post, of your course. You can set up a summary of kind of like what it's all about. This is almost kind of like your landing page. That's another thing that I do really like about Udemy. You don't have to go and spend like $200 getting some copywriter to come in and create all this crazy stuff. You could, but I don't think you really need it. I just kind of write a description myself. Make it sort of detailed. This is very, very brief, but it really gets the message across of, they give you a little hint here. What's the course about? Who's it targeting? What kind of materials are included? So I really just laid that all out here. Very simple. In terms of the image, like I said in the post, they can actually design an image for you, and it's very easy to do that. So they did this image for me. I had actually paid someone on Fiverr originally $5 to do it, but you can, have them. They have this request form. They'll do it for you. You can also make a promo video for your course. This is a great feature because when people go to like check it out for the first time, they can watch a little video to kind of get a brief idea of what it is. You can upload a test video to kind of test out your audio and your video, see how things look. And then, of course, the biggest thing with Udemy is people love the coupons. You can make as many coupons as you want, and you can use this to track things. So maybe if I upload like a specific discount code somewhere, then I can kind of track and see where people are actually consuming that coupon from. And, maybe I uploaded on some coupon site. I could name my coupon after that website, and then I could track how many people are actually consuming it. So like here's an example. I put one in a Facebook group called Local Client Takeover, so I just called it LCT. And I originally had 1,000. Not that many people grabbed it, but I can still see there were almost 15 people that grabbed it. Another thing I really do like about Udemy is you can actually add other instructors. I don't have one in this course, but if I had another person here on Udemy that was helping me build out this course, you can actually add them to the platform, and Udemy takes 50% of all the sales natively. That does really suck, but Udemy is also promoting the course for you. So let's say I split this with someone, we're each getting 25%, and Udemy's getting that other 50%. Udemy does all these promotions, and you can really get crazy into like seeing a lot of these coupons just take off from their native traffic that they're getting already on the website. I'll show you that in a second. They also do integrate with some third-party tools. Dive in there. You can add your Google Analytics. I haven't done that with this particular course. Danger Zone is just like deleting the course, stuff like that. You can see conversion stats, which is pretty cool. They really dive in and show you like where all the traffic is coming in, how many new students are coming in. So I can see here that, of course, I do some sharing on the Best Black Hat forum. Any coupon code, growth coupon, super save coupon, promo coupon. So like there's some coupon sites that some of my coupons have just sort of spread to. And then you can see some people are coming from Facebook. Some people are finding me through Google search. I don't know what SH is, but you can kind of track all that and the enrollments. And then like I mentioned earlier, they do have this student satisfaction. You can kind of see like some people are saying they want more, like 19% are saying it needs some work. Improve the audio video, improve the clarity. A lot of course platforms, they don't really do this. I mean, if you go build out in WordPress, you're not going to get all these sort of analytics and everything built in. You can even see like the engagement on a lot of the lectures. So obviously people start out pretty engaged at the beginning, and then they start to drop off as they go through the course. So you can kind of look at this to know where you need to improve. Then of course they've got all the help and everything there on the side. So it is really, really easy. When you submit your course, you basically get someone assigned to you that's on the Udemy team, and they kind of go through and they'll pretty much drill you and say, hey, you know, you need to improve this, this, and this, and there'll be requirements that you'll have to get through in order to get your course approved. I usually haven't had much of a problem with this, but one of my most recent courses, they were being a real pain in the ass about all this stuff. Like, I had these videos up where it was just one slide, it didn't like move. I had an article and a PDF that I wanted to talk more about, and I just left that up on the screen. So the guy was, for example, he was complaining about the fact that I'm making a video, but I only have one slide in the video. It never changed. And it's just really stupid, annoying stuff like that that bothered me, that I can't do anything with when it comes to creating your Udemy courses. In terms of kind of tracking some of the coupon stuff, one of the bigger advantages I thought I'd show you, and I won't even know what it is. They'll just run it against like every course in the platform or set amount of courses. So I can go in here and check, I think that's actually my own purchase history. If I go to a revenue report, it's cool. It shows you like kind of a little graph. You can see your own promotions, where traffic has come from them, and then they've got affiliate programs which you can see from other people. So I'll give you a really good example. This was like my best month in November of 2014. I made $821.47. So I can click November, and I can go in and kind of see where all that money came in. So I literally, from my own promotion, I only made like $10. I don't have really an email list that I'm promoting this to at the time. And from just Udemy Organic, I made $570. From an ad program they run, I made $130. An affiliate program, which is probably other people promoting it, I made $113. And then there's the 10 from my own promotion. So you can see as you go down, you can see here there's like, you know, I don't know if this code was originally what it is. It says depreciated. I think it was B Friday 14 originally. So you can see this guy used the B Friday 14. He ended up paying, normally it was $49, he paid $19. And then because Udemy does that promotion, they take an extra like split of that, and I'm actually splitting this revenue with someone on this particular course. So it only ends up being like $4.75 in my pocket, but I didn't have to do anything to get this sale. And I made so many of these sales, these like $19 sales. There's literally just pages of these sales. You know, mostly making like $10 commissions here off my product, that it all added up to, you know, $800. And there were over 1,200 students that enrolled. And out of that, only $4 was refunds. So this was a really great month. I didn't have to do any promotion, and that's one of the biggest things I like about the platform. Of course, like I said, some of the downfalls being you can't promote this to your own list, and you know, they're a little bit stricter on some of their guidelines. There is some saturation in some of the communities. People don't really like people sharing like Udemy coupons all over the place. They just sort of kind of degrade some of the idea of having your course in this platform. So that's just something to think about. Hope this was helpful.